Pokemon Worlds concluded yesterday, and after an amazing finals, we got a bunch of new reveals and information regarding Pokemon Legends and more importantly to us, Pokemon Champions. So, let's go over the new footage and talk about it. Alright guys, and we have the video from the official Pokemon YouTube channel opened up here. The Pokemon Champions announcement, Worlds 2026. Of course, Sama is here with me as he is statistically the greatest analyst and prediction master of what's to come from the Pokemon company. So let's speed through this video real quick. And let's point out what we see, shall we?
Exciting worlds happening. Right. Super exciting. Seeing Megas, as we already know, that was going to be in Champions. Let's see. Beautiful animations, by the way.
Right.
This game looks
This is
so
going to be fun to play on phone.
I love it. Like, this looks very sick. Oh, the way he does the animation with the kid, amazing.
No, this is cool. Wait, hold on. Charizard! Mega Charizard, why? That weather ball.
Was weather ball.
Nah,
yes, sir.
This is a throwback to how it used to look in XY.
Yep.
Nah, this is this is tough.
Punch.
Oh, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope.
Okay, that was like Stone Edge.
Mega Dragonite.
In Champions now.
Whoa,
not in Legends.
Nah, they did a very hype trailer here.
Amazing. What's this? Okay, Air Slash. Draco.
No, they're showing mad special attacks. Mega D-Knight confirmed 155 base special attack.
World Championships together.
Okay, so that was that.
Okay.
They showed a lot of exciting gameplay.
A lot to unpack.
Mad Megas.
Sir.
Notice the Sneasler as the target of the Dragonite Mega. Alright, so let's talk about the information.
I saw that.
Let's talk about the information that we already know. You wanna start us off? What was the
Yes.
Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So
they revealed this after
after
the Worlds finals yesterday, right? At the end of the stream.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Right. We have confirmation that the game will be free for mobile, Switch, and Switch 2, which currently is all the platforms it will release on.
Okay.
There will be some paid option for a starter pack. Now, what they've told us before is that any monetization will only be regarding non-core gameplay, so it'll be like cosmetics and stuff like that.
Okay, so
maybe it'll be
you're not paying for the Pokemon in specifics when they say paid for version.
We don't know for sure, but that's what we got because they said that monetization will be strictly kept to a minimum and mostly to non-core gameplay. So core gameplay would be obviously the battling itself, getting mons.
Sorry to say, I'm still paying mad dollars to have my Pokemon pull up in a tuxedo. I'm sorry to say.
Ace Trainer,
breaking the bank on that.
Of course. Yes, sir. Of course, they also confirmed very important crossplay between all the versions. So mobile players get to play with Switch 1 and Switch 2, of course, which means we're going to have an amazing online situation with training and stuff like that. It's amazing.
There's a tweet from Centro Leaks here. We can see if that's we can see if that's reputable or not, but let me take a look. It's been confirmed that Pokemon Champions will be free to play on Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, and mobile devices. Paid version will also be released, but as you were talking about, that seems to be a cosmetics related thing.
Okay.
I mean, we'll
something
see.
else is they've also confirmed that for Champions' release, it will have a regulation that will only allow Megas. Which makes sense because this year it's all about Megas. Legends ZA, Return of Megas, Pokemon TCG.
Yeah. They don't want to
bringing back Pokemon.
I mean, look at
Megas.
Look at this amazing. Look at this amazing
Charizard
Kangaskhan showcase, right? Clearly they want to.
They know what they're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that makes sense. Put the focus totally on Megas. If you mix all of the mechanics. Then
all the mechanics at once, it'll be too much. Also, people might be tired of playing Gen 9, having so much terror.
Terrestrialize is the most exhausting mechanic to have to deal with from a competitive standpoint.
So this is a good palette swap. Get back to what everybody loves and remembers.
Agree with that. Yeah.
Also, like we said, just from what I know, they announced that Pokemon TCG Pocket will have Mega cards.
Okay.
TCG, as we already know, they're gonna have new mega cards, and they all function a bit differently. They cost more prize when you defeat them, so the games go faster or more volatile. Okay. And of course, Legends ZA, which is all about Megas, is dropping. They also confirmed Legends ZA will have a ranked mode online. So
yeah, they're
really taking this competitive aspect serious.
Bro, they've never had this many. They've
really
never had this many eyes on their competitive video game format. TCG and all that always had the eyes on it, but VGC and whatnot did not have the current.
Was a bit of a backseat.
Yeah, it doesn't have the
prestige.
Current.
Also, people want to be VGC champion.
For sure. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Cool. Yeah,
exactly.
So they're really leaning into the competitive aspect. I feel like they kind of pushed it aside for a long time, but now they realize that it's too big to ignore. Like, there's way too much to gain. Yesterday I was asking my stream chat, I said, what is the venue capacity, and people were saying there's 7,500 people at the venue. Like, that's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy,
that's
ridiculous.
That's nuts.
Insane.
Yeah.
And I think it's only going to grow because Pokemon is really, really, really savvy and aware of their.
It's also not that hard to get into if you like. From a perspective of just learning how to play, especially if Champions is free like it's supposed to be. I'm not talking about going to an event and competing. I'm just talking understanding competitive Pokemon is not that difficult. And the more accessible you make it, like this with Champions, it's only going to get easy, right?
Players. Yeah, exactly.
When somebody sees a free Pokemon game on the App Store by the Pokemon company, that's going to be pretty alluring to them. Like, oh, what is this actual free Pokemon game from Pokemon? And they're gonna be like, oh, it's battling.
Like you said, on the phone they already have numerous Mons games that are not battle focused. Like
bro, remember when they made that Magikarp jump game? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly. And now we have the first real simulator type.
They have
that people have been yearning for years.
They have a very high chance of having this be like their Master Duel, the way Yu-Gi-Oh had theirs. And you know, Master Duel was played so much. I don't know if Master Duel still played a lot, but when it came out, it was
still
played
a lot.
But when it came out, oh my god, I had friends that would just queue up over and over and over again. They couldn't get off Master Duel, and I could see this being that depending on how quick this is in terms of getting matches and whatnot. Oh man, bro!
I mean, it's quicker than we imagined. From when they first announced it, the info stream
first
has
off,
been
if this is on
constant.
If this is on a mobile device, I can only assume it's going to be a lot faster than what we already see now, which is Scarlet Violet battling, and it already looks way more compact, like bite-sized gaming. So, it's gonna be dope to see this in what's it called? In person, like on the phone. It's gonna be mad quick gaming. Imagine you can get through games in like 5-10 minutes, especially because it's gonna be VGC and BSS ladder, so games are gonna be shorter in general.
Exactly. Another thing is, from the last time we spoke about this, when they did the Mega Dragonite reveal, when they showed the VP points and how they basically revised how EVs work and stuff like that, which I think is a welcome change. You know, it makes it easier to understand for everybody.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm with you on that.
But also, me and you had a big question on our mind, which was, how is it going to treat seasons and regulations? Will it be like VGC, yes or no? Is it going to be a specific rule set? Will it have all mechanics or not? Because remember, the reveal, it showed Mega Charizard X versus Dondozo that terrestrialized. Yeah. So it was a Mega versus Terra in one battle.
I do remember that. Zard X versus Dondozo.
Not?
Yeah, so...
Exactly.
So yeah, what is the deal with that? Are we going to have mixed mechanics or not? What's good?
Well, they said currently no, but I can see in the future, just like, because I asked you about regulations. From what we currently know, Regulation I in VGC allows for 2 restricted form Pokemon, right? So potentially down the line, they're gonna allow more mechanics. And speaking of, they've announced that the mechanic that allows you to use different mechanic is called the Omni Ring. The Omni Ring will be an item that trainers have within Pokemon Champions that allows you to use all of the past in-game mechanics. So Mega Evolution, Terastallize, and Z moves have been confirmed to be on this ring. Meaning
that's going to be
probably
nuts.
Dynamax will be on it as well.
They really decided just fuck it, let's go with everything.
Everything, right? Because it is important to recognize that it is part of Mon's history. We've played all these gens, they had these mechanics, and we played with it for years, you know, and metas developed. Sometimes some people didn't like some mechanics, right? Whether that was Gigantamax or Dynamax, but we did play with them. At the end of the day, we did play with them.
That was it's still part of the game's identity, even if the shit is competitively not great, right? So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Exactly. And it's going to be really interesting to see how they tackle it. Obviously, maybe having numerous mechanics at once might be too much, but it's not something that we haven't seen before. We played Gen 7 famously with both Megas and Z moves.
Yep.
Which, honestly, I didn't think it was too much. The power level went up a lot, but it was so fun.
Nah, I had a lot of friends. I had a lot of friends that struggled with Sun and Moon. I remember I had a lot of friends that when making the transition, they really struggled because they were like, "This is ridiculous."
It's from ORAS, it's a big jump. Having to scout Z moves and Megas.
And Gen 6 is already a massive jump from Gen 5, introducing Mega Evolution and all these new mechanics. So. I don't know. There's the main game mechanic is always going to polarize some players, just based on what they believe is the right course of action for the game. Right. But I do think that mixing all of them can only be chaotic. However, we'll see what they end up doing with that. It doesn't chaotic doesn't always mean terrible.
Only Mega. I'm happy it's only Megas right now. I think it's
for sure. I like keeping that on the
terrestrialize.
People are going to like that a lot because it's going to keep all the surprise factor kind of gone the way
for
that
other Megas
Terra existed.
Right.
So that should be pretty interesting. Also, I want to see
it'll be more grounded.
They probably also want to see new Megas get used. If you have all the mechanics,
spotlight them.
Then people are just gonna go back to using the OG shit. My Pterodon Dozo and Tinglu pull it up. Matter of fact,
yeah, you're right. Just like the reveal trailer. Nice Charizard X. I got Dondozo unaware.
I got Dondozo unaware. They probably saw how that trailer looked to the decently competitive public-minded player. And they were like, "Oh shit!"
And they're like, "Don't worry,
we just made Dondozo look like him."
Like him.
Okay, so let's talk about let's talk about how Champions is meant to replace VGC, or VGC is now going to be played.
Platform.
Yeah, I guess the right word is saying that VGC is not going to be played on Champions rather
starting next year.
Starting next year,
it will be the main platform from which the championships will be held on. And this is has big implications because technically anybody can join. If you have the app, then everybody can join.
Oh shit, you're right. This completely kills the cost of needing to own the game.
Exactly. Also, but there is a component. From what I know, home does have an effect. You can import your Pokemon from home. So
also you have to. Also, the events are obviously going to be on Switch. They can't have people playing on phone, right? Yeah. Event will obviously be Switch.
At there,
okay.
For sure.
That's pretty interesting though that they're going
peripherals.
So does that mean that Champions is going to more or less rival the quality of Scarlet Violet battling? Because if they're changing the game that people are going to be playing on, buying, you know what I mean, downloading, because it's mostly free, and then also what they're going to be streaming to thousands of viewers, it can't be an ugly looking game. Not that this looks like an ugly game, but you know what I mean. It has to be comparable to Scarlet Violet, right?
But it looks good. It looks good.
It does look good. But
I think
it's crazy to me that they would pick they're changing the base game that it's on. We're still playing Gen 9.
It'll be held on.
So Champions is really
because Gen 10 will have to look better, right?
Well,
Gen 10 is gonna look better.
Well, then Champions is basically Gen 10, more or less.
Yeah, it's sort of like Gen 0 in the sense that
it's like Gen 9.5 then, more or less, right?
It is. Exactly.
Because fucking Megas are back. So
I understand what you're saying.
What would you even call that? And it is
it's not Gen 10 yet because Legend Z isn't Gen 10.
We don't know anything about Gen 10.
Fall game.
This is quite interesting. This is like if when
unprecedented stuff.
This is like when Legends Arceus came out, we had a mobile game that had battling with it or something like that. You know what I mean?
And that was what we had to play on.
Yeah, but we had to wait for Gen 8. So I was under the impression before Champions and all that we would just have to wait for Legends for Gen 10.
Gen 10. That's what I thought. Yeah. I thought the exact same
thing. But now
I thought it would co-launch with 10.
Exactly.
And then that would be the base regulation we play off of with the base decks. This is making me wonder though
if they regulate
mechanics
that Pokemon is on.
It is.
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder what mods will be allowed or not. Because like you mentioned, we did see Sneasler. We did see some Megas that famously, questionable on whether or not they were allowed, Kangaskhan and other stuff like that. Obviously, Legends Zos doesn't have abilities. I think that was confirmed. So a lot of people are already making posts saying, Mega Mawile and Kangaskhan are frauds without their abilities.
Medicham.
Medicham, oh no. Huge power, pure power.
Queen.
But obviously, Champions does have abilities, does have items, does have EVs and stat spreads. So they're just focusing on that because me and you were both like, okay, Legends Z is going to release, but then competitive aspect and battling, what are we gonna do? Because the in-game, it will have a ranked battle, obviously, but the competitive integrity is not really there if you know that these megas don't even have abilities in Legends. It's kind of like a weird type of battling. So,
dude, it's like some RPG real time. Like Protect is real time.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
The shit is for sure jokes.
It's not dynamic ARPG.
It's not meant to. Oh, offhand, I gotta say that yesterday I asked what Pokemon Go looks like at what's called at the championship, and the entire chat was talking the most shit I've ever seen. They were all saying it's all tap tap tap, and they were saying shit like whichever dumbass can tap faster wins. And I was like, chill.
That is the case. It is the case.
People were getting so mad in my chat. They were like, "Fuck Pokemon Go." They were like, "It's just a tap fest," and I was like, "Damn!" I didn't know people were so emotional. No hate to Pokemon Go though. I never played this shit really. I played it when it came out, but
not for sure.
People were just getting mad. Sorry.
That is true though. Like the biggest skill is who gets to tap their lowers ability cost moves first, and who gets to click Protect more shiest. And if you waste your Protect, it's like, oh, I'm over.
Never say that again.
If you waste your Protect, it's like, oh, I'm cooked.
Never say who clicks Protect more shiest again. They ain't nothing shiest about clicking.
That's literally what they do, but that's what it is. Oh,
his Pokemon Company love to move Protect so much. Get that shit out of here. Pokemon Company's favorite move should be close combat. Talking about Protect. Stealth Rock.
Should be better.
Now I want you to bring up this last point you told me. Gen 10 mechanic leak speculation, codename Majin.
Okay.
What cave did you pull this bullshit from? Who's they?
Pokemon Company talked about the Omni ring, right? This new ring that hosts all of the mechanics. They said all mechanics and future mechanics. Okay. So this basically confirms Gen 10 is going to have a new mechanic. Some people were thinking,
of course
Gen 10, the number 10, it might be a reset. No new mechanics. Maybe Terra's the last thing. Maybe it's just Megas again and they stop. But leakers have said, and we know a lot of stuff has been leaked about Mons this past year due to like Terra leak and insider information and stuff like that. We love a little bit of speculation here and there at the agency, but they've said that the new mechanic is called Majin. But they're not willing to divulge more. Now, Majin, Japanese word meaning like demon or like possessed. So that's really interesting. I don't know what kind of implication it has on Mons, but I'm assuming when Gen 10 drops, Blunder, that we will enter a regulation that has either only Majin or maybe Megas plus Majin or whatever it might be.
Majin whatever the actual nuts. Name will eventually so what, they're going to do another Dynamax, Gigantamax shit? Some demon form?
Maybe. Demon form? Yeah, something like that.
Nah, you're telling me Pokemon is going full Playboy Cardi Opium and dropping a demon Pokemon?
Oh shit! His Garchomp just went Majin. We're cooked.
No,
we're gonna have CTC. We're gonna have CTC. Never exhaust Majin.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I see next gen and we're talking about, oh my god, he's about to turn Majin, we're turning into a GTA 6 channel. Get the fuck out of here. We over with this shit.
It's a code name, so we don't know what it'll actually be called.
Yeah,
but
true.
The code name is interesting.
Well, of course, I hope that they have a new mechanic. I always want a new mechanic in the new game. I don't want to play the same shit.
Yeah, it's fresh, right?
Yeah, like every generation is far different than the last one. Remember, Gen 3, Gen 4, they got rid of the split, and then Gen 5 is team
even
preview.
7.
6 to 7 is massive, G. Bro, think about who they revealed in Gen 7. Power creep of Gen 7 was unlike anything.
Was insane.
Power creep of Gen 7
bro, me and you.
The
first time we seen the Tapus, we said these mons are gonna change
Mons forever. Bro, they're
like, it's not that strong. It's just it only lasts 4 turns, 3 turns.
Those mons are comparative to the Gen 9 power creep.
Mechanics themselves, to me, they're like almost mechanics themselves.
Also, Z-move was super crazy having to deal with shit like
so crazy.
Like Garchomp having Z-Dragon or Z-Rock. You kind of just lose depending on which one you get.
Outside of coverage or being able to kill when you normally couldn't kill, some Z-moves with special properties like Omni boost on Kalanguru,
you hate that guy.
Shadow Storm, all of that shit could literally smoke your nose off like Kaiba versus Exodia.
Oh my god!
What just happened?
I remember I had
a Psychic Surge plus boosts. What is going on? It's crazy.
I have a bro. He always brings Celebrate Victini in Gen 7. It's like, bro, stop bringing this cheap ass shit, bro. +1 to everything.
Happy hour.
Happy hour. I was like, bro, knock that like corny shit off, bro. Giving yourself +1 everything. Yeah, get ready though. Z-move is back, and my Komodo will be farming you all in due time.
I mean, hey, it's funny you say that. They showed Komodo Gen 7 Z moves. They showed Sneasler Gen.
He got a mega
9 sort of. Nee, no, Mega Sneasler.
Nah, Mega Komodo.
That Komodo is gonna be so insane if that would be the case.
It's Mega version is Komodo. He's gonna be tough.
Komomo.
Komomo.
But that is really cool. I like this. I like the fact that we got confirmed crossplay, so everybody can play. It's so important that everybody's connected. Everybody can play. There's no more excuses. Everybody has the same app. It'll be an addendum to the mainline series.
Yeah, well, you can. Well, the game has now never been as accessible in terms of battling, but to play at an event, you still need a Switch. But obviously, that's
for sure. Yeah. But the entry level has been lowered to a good degree, which I think is really good. I think that's really good, especially the fact that will be centralized. Also, my worries about V points and V cards and earning them. They said V points and V cards. I was like, what's going on?
Nah, get out of here. Mods, wrap this up. Mods, wrap this up. What's
going on? What did I say? They said all these V points for these stats. I was like, hell no! I gotta grind 5,000 V points to get max attack on my Garchomp. I might be cooked. Boys. But I feel like it's not that big of a deal, especially considering you can import mons from home.
Very true.
I think this is gonna be amazing. I'm really hyped. I'm really hyped for Champions, and I'm really glad they haven't kept us in the dark and we've been getting constant news and updates. And the fact that they've now shown Mega D-Knight in Champions, not in Legends EA. So
big really champion shit. It's gonna be fun.
Anything you have to say?
I'm just ready for this this new battling to drop. Also,
we will be there.
I'm gonna be playing the new BSS season to start practicing. I will be the best BSS player.
You getting yourself sharp?
I will
the
be
GOAT?
I will be the 3v3 legend. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed.
The BSS Ron?
Yes, the BSS Ron is nasty. Let us know in the comments below what you agree with, disagree with, what you think, what you're excited for, all of that. And maybe we'll stream
comment, subscribe.
some discussion shit later. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See y'all.